excited, Mary and I, to take you guys through tonight's info session. This is actually the first one of its kind. So we are really, really excited to show you guys more about our Healthy Active Lifestyle community and go into some product spotlights to show you guys some of the nutrition programs that we utilize every single day. So our goal as a community is to help people feel great 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. And the way we do that is through a total and sustainable approach to a healthy, active lifestyle. And that's made up of our philosophy of 80% nutrition. That's comprised of teaching people about whole, clean foods combined with our nutrition programs, obviously Herbalife nutrition programs. We put in 20% exercise to just move your body, do something that you enjoy, and 100% mindset, because your body won't go anywhere that your mind doesn't allow it to.
Awesome. Thank you, Jesse. And although Jesse and I like to think, we're pretty smart, Herbalife is backed by an incredible advisory board that's made up of over 300 doctors and scientists, 36 of which have PhDs. And these are really the people responsible for putting together the programs and why they work so well. All the products work in concert with one another, and it's through their knowledge, expertise, and the incredible research that they've done that we've actually been able to piece together the programs.
Personal service and support was a real key one for myself when I first got started, because in the past I used lots of different nutrition programs and supplements, and this really set Herbalife Nutrition aside from the rest. You actually get a coach with your program, and your coach will walk and talk you through your journey and make sure that you're getting the results that you absolutely want.
Awesome. And really Herbalife is, a company that we love to see as one with heart. And that's because there's such a big commitment to giving back. The Herbalife Family Foundation, provides housing, provides warmth, provides food and shelter for children that are in need. And here in Victoria, we are aligned with the Lighthouse Foundation. So not only is it an incredible, program and support structure that we've got, but we are actually giving back.
And the company is absolutely industry leading in consumer protection through what's called the gold standard. So what that means for us as consumers and as members is that we're just looked after. So just little things like you can get started risk-free, money back guarantees, all that sort of stuff, which really just speaks to volumes in the confidence that the company has behind their nutrition programs and the business opportunity as well.
And it's not just the coaches in the community that you'll actually see wearing, Herbalife Nutrition proudly across their chest. There are immense number of global sponsorships that the company actually has going. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, LA Galaxy, Western Sydney Wanderers. And something that's, of particular interest is, the Special Olympics. And for a company to back so many different, global sponsorships, it really speaks volumes in terms of the elite athletes and what they want to do and how we're ready to back them.
And a lot of people don't actually know that the company is actually extremely established. It's in its 38th year of business now. It started in 1980. And what that means is that there's been millions upon millions upon millions of product testimonials. So, for every testimonial that you ever hear, you know that there's millions more out there. And that just gives us so much confidence in terms of what's available and what's possible when it comes to results.
And, having that sort of geeky background myself, I really love this next point, and that is the commitment to quality that Herbalife Nutrition provides. There is an incredible seed to feed program, which means that the company knows exactly what's happening from the time the seed goes into the ground to the time that it's actually manufactured, the process of manufacturing, as well as, the quality and, outstanding results that are driven by it. There's so many different studies and over 10 incredible laboratories that actually work to make sure that we are getting the nutrition that we actually need from each of the individual products. And, you may ask yourself, what makes Herbalife unique? There's so many different products out there on the market, and each to their own, but particularly with Herbalife Nutrition, it is that it provides that cellular nutrition. And if you're sitting there wondering, what that actually is, it means that it's absorbed at a cellular level. So it's not just something that we put in our bodies and excrete that. It's absorbed. It supports the immune system. This then leads, regardless of what your goals are, to that energy, that vitality, that dynamic wellness. So it provides a sense of balance within the body. There is a 3-part phase that your body may go through if you're brand new to this. Initially your body will undergo that cleanse phase, and that's really where your body gets rid of any toxins that may be in there. This could be due to diet, could be due to stress, pollutants in the air. Once that phase is over, though, your body actually starts to absorb, and it absorbs not just the cellular nutrition in terms of the program that you're actually ingesting, but also will help you absorb some of the good, healthy foods that you are eating. This then leads to your body regenerating the good, healthy cells that it actually has.
So guys, you've heard a little bit about who we are and what we do, but what we'd love to do is just actually hear from some of the people that are actually using the community, using the nutrition program and our philosophy, and hear what's been happening with them, and more importantly, what they're excited about, what they're about to achieve. So the first on our results panel, we're going to split this up into 2 groups. We've got some results testimonials, and then straight afterwards we're going to hear some income and business testimonials just to show everyone what is absolutely possible. So first off on our results panel, what we've got is a beautiful lady who is just in a very exciting time in her life right now. Please welcome Sarah Collison.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sure can.
Hi. Yes, my name's Sarah. I started on my nutrition program about 2.5 years ago. I just had my son, and I ate for Australia when I was a pregnant person and stacked on a whole lot of unhealthy weight, but I was never really healthy anyway. But I got started. I saw a friend bouncing around in her Herbalife t-shirt and thought, I want what that is. And I got incredible results. I had the energy, but just amazing amount. My kid didn't sleep at all, and so having that energy was just like a godsend, and went on to lose over 20 kilos and sustain that for over 18 months, which was just awesome because I'd always been a yo-yo dieter before. So finding a way to do that and not have to worry about it was ace. And yeah, as you can see in that photo, I'm actually halfway through my 2nd pregnancy. And just the difference in how I feel at this stage of the game compared to last time is just remarkable. My energy is amazing. I'm not napping. I'm putting on weight at a healthy and appropriate speed, which is awesome. And I'm just I feel really good knowing that this little growing baby inside of me is getting the best nutrition and the best start that it possibly can. So I'm just in love with the products, and I'm looking forward to seeing how the rest of the pregnancy goes and then getting myself back to normal once it's all done. So thanks for letting me share.
Amazing. Thanks, Sarah. So excited for you and can't wait to meet bub number 2. From one incredible result to the next, this guy, I work with him down in Geelong, and has had an incredible result, not only through losing body fat, but more importantly, it's really putting on the muscle. So please welcome Michael Platt.
Thanks, Jesse. Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on the call. Guys, my background was in personal training, so I've always looked after myself. Done a lot of exercise, eaten a lot of good food, taken a lot of supplements, and I kept myself in good shape. But I was never in great shape, and to be honest, I wasn't prepared to exercise any harder than, basically every day, or go on any crazy diets that I thought I needed to in order to achieve a better result. But thankfully, I got started on my Herbalife nutrition program and ultimate program. And guys, I got lean really quickly. I dropped 2.5% body fat within the first couple of weeks, and went on to put on 6 kilos of muscle tissue in just 16 weeks. Couldn't believe how easy it was to put on muscle. And I've been able to maintain that now for the last 6.5 years. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm stronger than I've ever been. And, absolutely love the product. So thanks, mate. Back to you.
Thanks, Michael. Amazing results. And you always are stepping it up at time and time again. So we've heard from a pregnancy story. We've heard from a weight gain story. What I'd love you guys to listen in is this beautiful woman that we know from the South Gippsland regional area. And not only her result, but what this has meant for her family. And every time I hear her story, she always gets me. So please give it up for Chris Valet.
Hello, everyone. I'm assuming you can hear me.
We sure can.
Beautiful. Thanks for having me on the call. When Herbalife found me, I like to describe myself as a surviving. So I'm a single mum and I've got 4 boys that are all on the autism spectrum. So for me, life was very tricky, very stressful, and I combated that stress by eating really poorly and sleeping up to 12 hours a day. So I saw my sister-in-law bouncing around like a bean, and I just went, out of desperation actually, I reached out to her and I said, can you make me like you? And she actually said yes, which was the best thing ever. So I got started on my Ultimate program, and within 6 days I just started to feel so incredible, and I went from sleeping 12 hours a day to sleeping 7 hours a day, and that just changed my whole life. And I went on to lose 22 kilos on the program, which was just phenomenal because I've never been able to find I guess a healthy way to maintain a healthy weight. I've never been a healthy weight my whole life, so I've been able to keep that off now for 18 months. But for me, the best bit is my 4 boys on the autism spectrum, after a period of time, joined me on the program, and I am beyond excited with the results in every single one of them. Our whole lives have changed. My son Mikey in particular, he used to eat books when he was a young boy, and for him to eat something healthy was just the first time he had ever done that. And he's now doing incredible things. He's now fit and healthy, and just the changes in him are just phenomenal. He's gone from having a meltdown every single day to having one every 3 months, and I've got what they call the life now. So I'm so excited for the future, and I love these products, and thank you very much for letting me share my story.
Thank you, guys. And, those results were absolutely incredible. Chris, you are a shining light in many people's lives. Thank you for sharing that. There are not just people in the community that have gotten incredible results, but have actually moved on and are paying it forward to some people. In whatever realm that is, what that means for you. And the first incredible person that we're going to hear share that is actually making quite a significant impact is, my partner here tonight, and that is the wonderful Jessie.
Hey guys, it was coming up to 5 years ago, and I was working some really, really long hours as a personal trainer, earning good income. So when I first saw a business opportunity, it wasn't really grabbing my interest. And as someone who was chronically skinny, as you can see on the left there, I didn't resonate with what I thought was a weight loss meal replacement type shake diet or anything like that. But what I was keen to do was go along to one of the events, and I went along to an event, and I actually really resonated with some of the stories. There were people putting on upwards of 15 kilos of muscle, and I thought, if they're putting on 15, I reckon I can put on 3 or 4. And so what I did was I used the nutrition, I put it to the test, and initially put on that 3 or 4, but actually went on to put on 12 kilos of muscle. I got my weight from 79 to 91 kilos. And that was just a result that I'd never, ever achieved in the past. But you can imagine that when you change your body significantly like that, some people do start to notice. And I started helping out a few people around me, and they were actually not my personal training clients. And they started getting better results than my personal training clients were. So that just spoke volumes to the nutrition program and the philosophy that we adopt through the community. But it was probably mid last year, mid 2017, and things weren't going the way that I wanted things to go for myself as a father of a 9-month-old baby at the time, and I decided to really take a look inwards and actually take responsibility. And what I went to was a major event in the United States, which is actually coming up for us in July, and that just changed everything for myself, for my family, and my entire life. And what I did was I put a plan in place, and I executed that plan just using our training system and support that we have every single week. And from there, my family's income it's actually quadrupled. We've gone from earning around that $1,000 a month to actually around $4,000 a month. And a significant portion of that is in the form of royalty income or passive income, which means that I only work 2 days a week, and I get to spend time with my little girl, and my partner Abby hasn't had to go back to work as a corporate accountant in Melbourne. So it's changed our family's life, and we are so excited to help so many more people achieve health results and lifestyle results. So thank you. So from myself, we're going to now hear from the other partner that I have on the call tonight. And this beautiful woman she's actually just moved up a position in our business, which is just a testament to the amount of people that she's helping every single day. So let's welcome on Mary.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. So my husband, Steve, and I actually walked into a live information session like what you're hearing tonight, but it was one that was live at one of the local lifestyle centres. And what we saw was, yes, some people getting some incredible results. And truth be told, we, although worked out at the gym a significant amount, were quite, sort of at that state where how do we maintain this forever? Both of us were working full time at the time, and although we were earning incredible incomes, we had, very little time to ourselves to actually enjoy those incomes. And that was something that really resonated with us in terms of hearing, how some people were doing this business. We have 2 beautiful children, and between the 2 of them, we're now up to 32 hours of after-school activities. So not only is that, time consuming, but it's also quite costly for the parents on this call that know that. And basically, we utilised the Ultimate Nutrition Program. Reason being, it was the fastest one that was, we could get the fastest results. We both jumped on board our programs, and firstly, we actually saved money doing it that way. But we also, because we were replacing 2 meals a day, we found that we managed to lose some weight really quickly. So I dropped 7 kilos, dropped now 12% body fat, and I've now dropped 13 centimeters off each of my thighs. And that for me was a significant thing. But what we actually found was that we're just much calmer. We love life that little bit more. We have that little bit more energy to devote to our family, to our kids. And literally when we walked in and were very, very, time poor and thought, well, our kids do so many activities, we have so much on our plate, we really can't afford any extra time to devote to this business. It's those activities that have actually given us an avenue, like Jessie said, to grow our business that little bit further and that little bit faster now. We utilise every moment that we've got with our children to actually, do this business in and around them. And that's really the key to when we say we love our family business. So, we love paying it forward to family and friends. And by doing it, with those around us. So we didn't have a business background. We utilised our coaches and the mentors within the community to actually tick off one of our most significant goals. And that was for me to be able to give up work. Having worked in cancer research for 14 years, it was something that was hard to do, but at the same time was very fulfilling. So I now get to tick off my number 1 goal of dropping my kids off and picking them up from school. And that has led us to be able to send our daughter to one of the best private schools in Victoria. And, Herbalife kindly pays that bill for us every month. And, they're dancing, swimming, karate, soccer, singing, you name it. Herbalife foots the bill. So, now we're earning between that $4,000 to $5,000 a month, and it's just an incredible amount because we no longer have to tap into, those savings that we had put aside for our kids' future and, for their schooling. So we can't wait to see, what the rest of 2018 will not only bring for us, but also bring for, the incredible team that we're working with. So thanks, guys.
Amazing, Mary. Thank you so much for sharing. And the next guy we're going to hear from, I look up to this man as a dad, as a business mentor, and just as a good all-round bloke. So let's welcome on Paul Valet.
Thanks, Jesse. G'day, guys. My name's Paul. I'm a full-time corporate employee and father of 2. My journey started a bit over 2 years ago when my wife actually asked me to come and take a look at the business opportunity. She was already on the products and got great results, and she was starting to pay it forward and wanted me to come and check it out. And I was really impressed. I came down to one of the local centres and really impressed with what I saw. But one of the guys asked me a question, and it was, if you keep doing what you're doing, where are you going to land in another 5 years' time? And that was the question, I guess, that got me a bit scared because all I saw was more time away from my family and not the time freedom that I was actually trying to achieve. So I made that really small decision to get started on my Ultimate program. It was easy to do because we had all the products at home. So I really wanted to just, really test these products to make sure they worked for me. That was, I guess, the key thing. And boy, did they. I got great energy. I was no longer napping on the couch on the weekends, put on some weight. It was really, really effective. So that gave me the confidence to just share it with friends and family and anyone that really asked me the question. And but without really having a lot of time, to, I guess, do the business, if you like, being a full-time corporate employee, and my wife was part-time at the time. We just really had to, really plug into the training systems, and mostly was the training system online, just like tonight. We just put aside the time at home and just really just listen as much as we could to our mentors and the training, and just applied, step by step what we learned. And within 8 months of us starting, we'd actually replaced my wife's full-time nursing income, which has just been incredible. The company now pays around about that $2,000 per week, which for us has been life-changing, because my wife, who's actually technically on maternity leave, doesn't have to go back to work. In fact, she's not going back to work. She continues to work this business at home around the kids, and we're just super excited now to expand and replace my income as well. So thanks, guys.
Thank you, Paul. Incredible. Thanks for sharing. So from Paul, we're now going to hear from one of our real high-level career income earners. And this woman is a massive leader in our community and is really in the process of changing thousands and thousands of lives. So let's welcome on Amy Rich.
Awesome. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks, Mary. And hi, everyone. It was 4 years ago when I was introduced to this as a business opportunity. My background was working in the health and fitness industry as a personal trainer and business owner. And although I was training in the gym 7 days a week, I was out training a very bad diet. And on the inside, my body was definitely suffering as a woman. My energy, my digestion, and just overall clarity was just messed up. I was introduced to this. I got on an Ultimate Nutrition program, and because I was relatively healthy already, I felt the changes straight away. And I got most of my reassurance in the products by sharing it with my family pretty quickly. My family got great results from experimenting with the products as well. And, very part-time, just by being that great example and sharing it with other people, my partner and I were able to get our income to over $1,000 a week part-time. And the results that people were getting were just so inspiring. So when we took a look at the business from a more full-time attitude perspective, we attended the trainings. We wanted to learn how this could work. We put some goals down and we worked at a business plan. And for the last 4 years, I've just been doing that through our lifestyle centers, live and online. And, my income's tripled now, but so is the impact. The lives we're changing locally and globally is something that just fires me up every day. So I love the nutrition. I love the mission of what we do. And thank you again, Mary and Jesse, for this call, because I'm excited to listen to the rest of it. I can't wait. Thank you.
Thank you. And those shares were, absolutely incredible. Thank you for, obviously casting that vision, Amy. And, the Ultimate program, here's where we get into the nuts and the bolts, and probably, one of my favorite bits. We really wanted to highlight the Ultimate program tonight because, like some of the coaches have shared, this is really the program that will give you not just the ultimate results, but really is the basis for the core nutrition that we have, and will give you the fastest results to really find that balance. You heard what was possible in the results section. Some phenomenal results varying from, weight gain to weight loss and everything in between. But how are people actually achieving them? So what Jesse and I are going to do is actually take you through each of the individual products that are comprised as part of the Ultimate program. And I said earlier on, the amazing board of doctors and scientists have formulated each of these products to work in concert with one another so that you actually do get the most incredible ultimate experience on these products. So if we start off, the first foundation, I guess, that we really love is obviously our Formula One nutritional shake. And this shake, comes in incredible flavors, but it's low GI tested. So what that means is that you will actually get the nutrition absorbed in your body at a slower rate so that you feel fuller for longer. It's got an incredible array of vitamins, minerals. It's low in calories and also provides you with some of the dietary fiber that you need. It comes in some incredible flavors. There's 5. So you've got your choc mint, you've got your chocolate, you've got berry, vanilla, cookies and cream. Or if you're like me, I actually love a combination of both. So I create my own mocktail, I like to call it. And, we enjoy this or, our breakfast, and depending on what your program is, you will have your second shake throughout the day. So this product is, our Formula One, and we love to say that it goes hand in hand with our next product, which is our Formula 2. So with this one, this is a multivitamin complex. So basically any of the vitamins and minerals that weren't water soluble in that shake mix component are comprised here. Also some of the ones that probably didn't taste as good. So with this, it actually helps support the immune system. It's great for your bone, your skin, your hair, your nails. And, you know, it's comprised of 20 essential nutrients and antioxidants. So with the Formula 1 and 2, these really go hand in hand so that you actually get, with your 2 shakes per day, you get 100% of all your vitamins and minerals that you need. That's the recommended dietary intake, plus everything else that you're going to get along the way. So, you know, these are kind of the husband and wife team, or like I actually heard someone say, the Minnie and Mickey Mouse.
And as we move through the Ultimate program into our digestive wellness section, we look at the aloe vera concentrate. And this is quite a unique particular product because it supports our healthy digestion, but more importantly, it contains the organic nutrients from the whole aloe plant, not just the leaf. So it includes the entire plant. So it's quite unique in that regard. It contains the calming benefits of a chamomile plant, and it comes in 3 delicious flavors. It comes in mandarin, mango, or original. Personally, I love original, but you can choose and mix and match your flavors for what you prefer. But basically what this does is it calms down our intestines and our digestive system so it can work optimally and actually absorb everything. And through that, you can actually increase your result by up to 40% by incorporating or even increasing your consumption of the herbal aloe concentrate. So for that reason, it is absolutely one of our favorites. And moving through digestive wellness, we look at Active Fiber Complex. So this one actually contains both types of fiber that our body needs, both soluble and insoluble fiber for our digestive health. And through that, it improves our regularity and bowel function and supports all our daily fiber needs. As a Western society especially, we don't get anywhere near enough fiber every single day. So what this does is it allows us to get that fiber without the carbohydrates that comes along with it. And it comes in, it's a really nice apple flavor. To me, it tastes like cloudy apple juice, just without the nasty sugar that comes with it. So I absolutely love this product.
Awesome. And moving right along, still in, you know, digestive wellness is our probiotic complex. And the bit that I love with this is that it's so versatile. You don't need to keep it refrigerated. It's 1 a day in the morning, and it's just so simple and easy to use. But what it's designed to do is actually help restore all the beneficial bacteria that are lining the intestine. And, you know, when you're actually getting in good nutrition, you want to keep that balance in the intestine, and it helps, you know, maintain a healthy digestive function. So that's where really you get that overall general feeling of wellness. You know, all of us have both good and bad bacteria within our intestine and our stomach lining, but this probiotic actually really promotes the growth of that good, friendly bacteria. And that's exactly what we need to keep our body in balance and to keep it in check and moving. And moving right along, I have to say by far, I think this is one of my favorites. Coming as an avid coffee drinker, I have fully replaced my coffee addiction with an addiction of the instant herbal beverage. This will actually help enhance your program. So like a couple of the other products, we sort of classify them as sort of in the digestive sort of sector. This will help you enhance your results. And the reason why it will do that is it burns up to 80 calories per cup. So for those of you that think, oh, well, you know, I may not be able to work out as much as I want, I may not be able to do the things I want, you know, absolutely you can. Coming off surgery myself, I use this product like there was no tomorrow, and really burning the extra calories helped me not only maintain my weight, but also help me, you know, prevent putting any of that on when you're you know, restricted with what you can do. You know, it's got the benefits of the green tea. And unlike my coffee addiction, this is actually hydrating. So the more I drink, we love to say the more you drink, the more you shrink. And that was sort of the mentality that I had. It boosts your metabolism, and it's also energizing. So not only will you get the energy from the actual tea itself, but by boosting the metabolism, you're actually getting the energy that you're getting in from your whole foods, from the rest of your nutrition program. You're actually absorbing that a whole lot better. You know, it comes in 2 incredible flavors. So you've got the original, which I love hot. It's got a bit of a lemony tinge to it. It also comes in a peach flavour, and I absolutely love the peach flavour cold. So I mix that in, and I actually mix it in with the aloe vera concentrate that Jessie mentioned, as well as the apple fibre. And this just seems to boost my metabolism that little bit more. You know, being in my late 30s, I kind of will try anything that will do that. So absolutely love it, and love the flavours that it brings together. So if you're one that's struggling to drink water, try drinking, you know, your tea, your aloe, your fibre mix, and that will definitely keep things going.
And as we move through our enhancers, we look at cellulose, and this is quite a unique product in the way that it works as a natural diuretic, not like a medical sort of diuretic. And the way it does that is it supports healthy elimination of water and fluid through the kidneys, and it supports our healthy activity in the urinary tract as well. It supports fluid balance. So the best way I can sort of describe this product, what it does is it holds onto the water that our body needs inside its cells and helps to get rid of the water that we don't want, sometimes hanging around some areas that are not the areas that we would prefer it to be. So we call this a bit of a centimeter shredder as well. So one of our favorites. And when we look at Nature's Raw Guarana, when I first saw the term guarana, the first thing that went off in my head was energy drinks. But then when I looked into this product a little more closely, I realized it was guarana in its natural form. And what it does, it supports our adrenal glands and supplies us with that natural energy lift, can help with mental alertness, and it can also help assist with the stress response as well. So this is more of an energy balancer. So if you're a little bit wired, it will help to bring you down so that you can, maybe get a good night's sleep. And if you're a bit flat in the morning, or maybe getting that 3:30itis, it can help to bring your energy levels up to where we want it. And it's also a bronchial dilator. It really helps us breathe as well. And as someone who has chronic sinus issues, that's been a real game changer for me in terms of my breathing, when I'm playing sport, when I'm exercising, and especially when I'm sleeping as well.
Awesome. So those 8 products that Jessie and I just went through are what make up your ultimate program. So that's the fastest program you've got. And definitely, if you've got any questions regarding it, whoever invited you on the call, they can definitely take you through the individual components and how they can work better for you. But what I wanted to mention as well was we've got some of the targeted nutrition that we just wanted to mention, because the first one being the personalized protein powder. And the beauty with this is that there is no taste to it. So unlike many other protein powders that I've tried in the past, there's no taste. It's pure soy protein. And it's incredible to use in terms of when you're starting to feel that little bit hungry. I add this into my shakes, but I also add it into meals. So when I'm making, an incredible bolognese sauce for the kids, or when I'm making a soup, I actually add that in, and I utilize it like I would as a thickening agent. And it's still, it's incredible when it's heated, so there's no problems there. But it helps you, to curb those cravings that you might get, and really is the key to helping put on that lean muscle. And even if you are on a weight loss program, I add this personalized protein powder in because it stops me snacking on things when it's not my time to actually snack. And it's based on protein without any of the animal fats in there. There's not any additional calories and things like that. You actually get 5 grams of protein per serve, which is really, really high, and this is pure protein. So you can add that into your shakes. And the bit that I love is, irrespective if you are on weight loss or weight gain, you can adjust the amount of protein that you're adding, and you can use it in the other recipes that you will have access to. So absolutely incredible, that one there. And the next bit is definitely one of my favorites. You'll see me smile ear to ear here. Long gone are the days where we kind of thought, we can't have a treat. You certainly can, because these protein bars are absolutely incredible, giving you 10 grams of protein per serve. So what this means, when you actually look at it, it constitutes a complete snack. So what I love about it is, if you're like me and, you too have kids with an incredible schedule themselves, I always have some of these with me just in case I get stuck at that dance lesson that little bit longer, or I'm still at soccer training and I need to have a snack. I will have one of these. They're really low in calories, so they're about 100 calories per serve, but they're also high in certain vitamins. So vitamins B1, 2, B6, vitamin E. And the B group vitamins are the ones that tend to give you that extra bit of energy as well. The bit that I love is that they actually come in 3 different flavors. So we've got a choc peanut, which is probably one of my favorites. There's vanilla almond, and then there's also citrus lemon. And if you love being that little bit naughty like me, you can either freeze them and it tastes like an incredible ice cream, or you can actually melt it in the microwave for 15 or 20 seconds, depending on your settings, and taste that little bit naughtier, but it's absolutely incredible. I will, however, give you a warning, beware. Make sure you put them on a high enough shelf so that you're not constantly going for them. All right, guys, and if you're sitting there and you're thinking, yep, this was an incredible call, that sounds great, and you are brand new, what are your next steps? For those of you that are registered, fantastic. If you're not already on a program, definitely we suggest getting registered as a Herbalife member, because what this will do is actually entitle you to purchase your program at a wholesale discounted price, beginning at 25%, and your coach, who's a person that invited you on the call, will be able to show you a way that you can actually increase your discount all the way up to 50%, which makes it that extra little bit sustainable. We obviously recommend experiencing the Ultimate Nutrition Program. Reason being, like I mentioned, you will actually get the fastest results possible. It will help bring your body into balance that little bit quicker, and you will be able to, utilize and enjoy the program to the fullest capacity. But along with that, we are privileged to be part of an incredible organisation here, whereby we have an incredible system that's made up of not just an online community, we have a live community, and there are a couple of really significant events, be it if you're on this call to really utilise, the program for incredible results, or if something's caught your attention and you've thought, I may actually look at this as an opportunity. The academies, we have Results Academy, which is on a Thursday night, and it is also live streamed. So if you are in regional areas, you're interstate, or you are overseas, again, get back to the person that invited you on the call. They'll be able to direct you as to how you can actually get a link to that and have full access to the online support structure. But Results Academy will really give you the nuts and bolts. So Jessie and I took you through the products that are comprised of the program, but the support doesn't stop there. You're supported 110% of the way, and it's an interactive forum, not just to learn how to utilize your program, but also learn, how people are doing this in and around their busy schedules according to your own goals. And the second one there is the Leadership Development Academy. And this is really, if you're looking at, paying this forward, be it in whatever capacity that is. So even if it's just making that extra couple of $100s on the side, or if it is, some of the testimonials that you've heard and you too want to replace your income, the Leadership Development Academy is definitely where it's at, especially if you're like me and you didn't have that business background. It is, however, a qualified event. So again, there are a couple of steps leading up to that to absolutely, accept you with open arms in. And it's an absolute opportune time now. If it is something that's on your mind, the next round starts next Thursday. It is comprised of 4 weeks, 4 consecutive weeks. So definitely, find out what it is that you need to do to get yourself in there. But not just yourself. When you're actually on this call and, something's caught your attention, ask yourself, who else could you impact? Because I know, yes, I was really, really happy when I got my own results, but it was when I got results for, my friends or my family and helped them achieve that, what they were after, that I actually felt that feeling of self-fulfillment. So, ask yourself, who else could you actually impact, and who else could you lend that helping hand to?
So guys, from here, make sure that you get back to the person that invited you onto the call and indicate to them how you'd like to get started. We can help anyone pretty much immediately. So think about the next events as well, whether you're live or online, anywhere around the world. We can reach absolutely anyone in the world now because of our brand new Go Time Crew launch website, which only launched not even 2 weeks ago. So we are literally reaching all corners of the world. So on behalf of Mary and myself, thank you so much. And to the men that are jumping on the Man Up Project call, we're kicking off in around 20 minutes time. So we'll see you online for that. And everyone else, have a great night. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.